Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today is Boxycharm Day. It's one of my favorite days of the month because I always look forward to all the goodies that they send. Just blow dry my hair, so we're gonna push it back. I'm gonna put on this cute little headband. If you aren't familiar with what Boxycharm is, it is a subscription box where you typically get 4 or 5 full-size items. They're usually really amazing. So let's open this month's up. I did go ahead and cut it, and then let's see what we got. So the card says this is Vacation. They always have a theme to their box, so that's what this theme is. These are South Main 3 eye gel packs to reduce puffiness, dark circles, and moisturize. Ooh. I have a cold right now and I am so puffy under my eyes, which is not normal for me. So this comes at a great time. So I'm actually we're gonna try one of these out. That way I can go ahead and do my eye makeup. And I gotta get ready with you guys as well. They're like a pink color. And there's a lot of liquid in there. So if you get these, be careful because that really kind of spilled out quite a lot. This is what it looks like here. So it looks a little crazy, but we got them on. The next things I see are the Vintage Company Smoky Eye Brush Set. So that's what it looks like. I don't have much from them. I think I have an eyelash curler from this brand, but I'm pretty sure that's about all that I have. So this will be nice to try out. Comes with 3 brushes, and this is what they look like here. Looks like we have an eyeshadow palette. So this is, Boxycharm and Pure. They've got it like well protected layers. So it's a cute white packaging. It's got little hearts. I don't know if you can see that detail. It's just like kind of embossed. So this is what the palette looks like. It's really cute. There's a good variety of colors in there. It's like a lot of peachy pinks. Got like this bright blue down here. We've got some really dark ones. So there's a lot of variety in this. I like that. So I'm going to use some Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion and go ahead and prime my lids. I'm going to grab a Morphe E30 brush just to go all over my lid. So I'm going to pick up this shade, which is Perfect, or Perfect, I'm not sure. Alright, so I just kind of laid down a base. That pretty much matches my skin tone. It's just slightly darker. So now we're going to use these Vintage Company brushes. So we've got a step 1, step 2, and step 3. So step 1 says for the money. That's so funny. It says to use the shadow brush to sweep a light shimmery color over the lids. And that's step 1. We can try it that way. So I think I'm going to pick up Charmer, which is the shade right here. Why not? Not normally the way I would do my makeup, but hey, we'll give it a shot. Ooh. I don't know about that. That really... I'm going to try my finger since that's a shimmery shade because I don't know if it's the brush or the shadow, but that really was not good. What I'll say is that this shadow is not very good. It looks okay with a finger and kind of trying to build it up, but it's just not good. Let's move on to something else. So I'm going to take this brush, that's step 2, and they're saying that step 2 is to pack a darker color onto the angled shadow brush and work into creases. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go into the crease and try out the shade Naked, which is like a peachy color. Okay, so it looks alright. You can see the color in that one. My eye gels are still sliding down my face. Yikes. I'm about ready to take those off because they're bugging me. So I feel like we should still darken that crease a little bit because that's pretty light. I'm going to take the shade BFF, which I know is a little bit crazy a color to take, but we're just going to kind of blend those two together. I don't really like an angled shadow brush, honestly. So I'm gonna pick up a different brush. I want one that I can like swirl into the crease, and an angled brush is really not great for that because I feel like I get that easier blend to kind of sweep and swirl at the same time. That's just me. I'm sure some people love an angled brush. It's just not for me. Alright, so that is showing up better. I feel like when using a different brush, I'm not crazy about those vintage brushes, if I'm being 100% honest. They're kind of rough. I actually saw that this one, like some of the bristles, and I doubt you're going to be able to see, a few bristles are sticking out more than others. It's probably not showing you, but it's very uneven. And I feel like this one's a little bit rough.
Ugh, we're going to take this off because these are annoying the shit out of me.
They do look like they help though. I feel like they worked, but keep me sliding down my face all day. I'm just going to go ahead and darken that up with that same color. That shade is BFF. I don't know if I said that. I think I did. And continue to buff and blend and darken that up. So it's looking better. So I think some was the palette and some were the brushes. I was having some difficulty. I'm going to pick up that shade Naked, that peachy shade again, and just blend a little bit higher out. We're going to go ahead and do a fun color and hope that it works. Now I'm going to take that very first shade Perfect, and I'm going to go right under that brow. Achy shade. Alright, I'm going to throw this blue, which is Mia or MIA, I'm not sure. I'm going to take a small brush and see if we can pack it on with that. We'll check it out. That one's doing okay. That's not bad for a brush on a shimmer shade. Now I'm going to take my finger and pack that on a little bit more. I'm going to take a little bit of this Sephora coconut face spray, and I'm going to dampen my brush just a little bit. Got a lot of fallout happening, but luckily I don't have any foundation on. Alright, I got on foundation and powder, and as you can see I'm really powdery, but I did that because I'm going to do my lower lash line and then dust away this powder. So I guess I'm going to go back into this palette. I don't know, it's not being the best. I'm going to take this shade Bay right here and go in my lower lash line. It's kind of like a rosy pink. And it did have a lot of fallout, so I already have a little bit of that blue in my lashes. I tried to clean it up, but I didn't want to tug and pull too much, so it's there. If I sound really nasally, it's because I have a really bad cold. And also if it starts breaking up around my nose, it's because my nose is running. Yay! The next thing in the box is this Bella PA mascara. And usually I would like I don't want to try another mascara, but we'll try it out and see what it's like. So it reminds me of a Dior packaging, so it's a pretty cute, sleek packaging there. The bristles look pretty much normal, nothing crazy going on.
Oh yay, already got a speck up there. Good.
Okay, so there's one coat side by side. I wouldn't say that that's volumizing at all. That's just me. They look defined and a little bit curled. That's about it. It also flaked a couple times, even though it's brand new mascara. I've really never been impressed by anything from this company personally, and I've tried several things over the years. Nothing really stood out. There's my second coat on the eye. Okay, so I'm really disappointed in this because I had like little smudges and fallout from this mascara, and usually if you just wait a few minutes you can just kind of wipe it away because it's dried. No, it just smeared in my eyeshadow. It's a very wet mascara, like this is not drying. I just like lightly went over that, and that one's been drying for minutes.
So, hate it. can't stand it.
So this mascara does not give volume. I put on 2 coats, which is usually more than enough for me. And really my lashes look pretty defined. I don't think they look voluminous. They look separated, they look a little curled and a little lengthened, but there's really no volume there. Right, so I did a bit of contouring and bronzing. The last thing in the box is this pretty vulgar Make Them Blush blush in the shade Prim Vixen, which looks like this, which is a really pretty brighter pink. I am going to save this one because I have one of theirs that's pretty similar, and I think I'd rather just give this in a giveaway. So I'm going to do an Instagram giveaway soon. So if you guys want a chance to win that, just make sure to follow me on Instagram. It's this up here. So instead, I'm going to put on the Make Them Blush in Tickled Pink, which is a lighter pink. I also don't wear a lot of really strong blush colors, so I feel like for me, that one wouldn't get a whole lot of use. I could definitely use it, but I have stuff like it. I'm just going to save that for you guys, and we're going to go in with this. They're already really pigmented. That already shows up really, really well. I'm actually going to take a little bit of the Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Powder and just kind of dust over that to calm that pink down. It's a great trick for any blushes or even bronzers and contouring too. If you feel like you do it too strong, this powder really just tones it down and gives an airbrush finish. So I have the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter and I have the Divine lipstick from Kat Von D. So I'm going to go ahead and use those two with you guys to finish this look off. I'm going to take this MAC 133 brush. It's one of my favorite brushes to highlight with, and I'm going to dip into the Amrezy highlighter. If you haven't seen it, it's really gorgeous. I just love the packaging. I love the wave in it. It just looks very, adds a little something extra to it. So we're going to lightly dip into this. Well, she glows, which I'm sure you guys have seen about 300 times already, but it is a gorgeous highlight and it's a great one to add to your collection. I do feel like this one goes with a lot of skin tones. So a lot of times at first when I see something look more gold, I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I can do that. But I feel like this one goes really, really well. It might be a little bit too gold for like ultra fair, like porcelain skin. But for me, it works. It looks pretty on deeper skin tones. It's just like this very deep, deep, rich chocolate skin tones. Maybe a little bit too light. But I do think it's fairly versatile and most people can wear it. There you go, she glowing. This lipstick for me, I put it on and I immediately thought, oh my god, this is such a beautiful nude. So I'm gonna put that baby on. Alright guys, so this is my final look using the March Boxycharm. I have to say that this one was pretty disappointing simply because in the past several months it's just been getting better and better and better, and I feel like this one really missed the mark. What I have been loving so much was that they were really including at least 1 or 2 really popular brands, and then the rest were things that maybe you haven't tried before or maybe you haven't heard of before, but for the most part you kind of knew a little bit about the brands that you were getting. The best thing in the box was definitely the blush, which I'm just going to put in that giveaway for you guys because it's pigmented. It's just a nice blush and it's usable. It's a good size. I'm not thrilled with anything else I got. Under eye gels did okay, but you saw they were constantly sliding down the face. And that's not really a problem I've had with every under eye gel that I've tried. These brushes to me were just so-so. I don't think that this is anything that I would ever look to pick up again as any of their brushes, and you can actually find these a lot at TJ Maxx super cheap, so I wouldn't say that's a great value. $23.15 for 3 brushes. That's weird. The mascara was $20. That's not worth $10. The pure eyeshadow palette was $36. And the South Main Beauty under eye gels were only $10, which is okay. I can get that. 10, sure. This box is valued at around $110, which is still, granted, better than $21. You are certainly getting your money's worth. I don't think that anything in this box was really great quality, unfortunately. The blush is maybe the only exception to that. I would not recommend any of these things to you guys, except for that blush. So that's my final thoughts. Hopefully next month's will be better. It's always exciting to find something that you really love in a box that you're paying so little for. So Boxycharm has really been killing it, but this month they just missed the mark. At any rate, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video. Make sure to leave me a thumbs up if you like seeing subscription boxes, and also leave a comment below and tell me what your thoughts were on the box. Did you make some of these products work that maybe I didn't or didn't love, or did you feel the same way that I did? I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.